What's up, Robin? Not even sure where to go here. I'm gonna grab a sweater quick before I get too far. Definitely not the nicest today. Just cop a sweater quick. Alright. It's already getting kind of chilly out. I'm not gonna be stuck lacking. What's up, everyone? I'm from Colorado, United States. This is a place in Colorado Springs, Colorado called Palmer Park. If anybody remembers when we did the Austin Bluffs open space, well, that was just a couple weeks ago. Like, that all connects up to Biz via these paths in here, and it's just a network of trails. I've only been back in here one time, so I'll cruise back and see what's up back here. I got a sub to eat, found a nice bluff outlook, or a nice spot to eat dinner. Windy and gloomy. Yeah, it's the wind that's making it cold today. It's like 70. But it's like a slight breeze. It's got a nice chill to it. So that's what the problem is. Is this a mix or yeah? What is this over here? It's just a little dog park. So it looks like we can keep going on this concrete over. Got some pathage over here. See if it gives us an idea like trails. Let's see what the sign says over here. So it's a pretty massive fucking vast trail system, as you can see. And where are we at? Mm. There's like umpteen hundred trails here. What's up, Mr. Michigan? Waiting for some gummies to kick in. That boy. Like where the shit are we? They told me there's nothing on here that says where we're at. Is this it? Is this little asterisk does? Over here? No, because there's asterisks all over. We're in the shit. Yeah, I don't even see where we're at, so I guess we'll just drive around aimlessly. That's usually what we do. We don't have no plan around here. We don't look at no maps. Of course, we gotta go uphill right away. Trophy. This is not like the way to the way. My daddy told me. Riding high behind them low beams. Gotta give Scooter some help here. Too fat. Are you telling me this is all it is? Early Palisades. Tell me that's all it's up here and then it just goes into a trail? Like a straight trail? Oh, this is what we're supposed to be looking at. Let's check them out quick. And a picnic table. It's a roof drop. The years of water are slightly more muddier spots. A bit bumpy for a second. This doesn't look too bad. Oh yeah, and then it goes like footpath really only. Or horse. I have to find different easier scooter friendly path. Yeah, we do have fossils here. Dinosaurs used to roam this area. I'm gonna put on this hoodie already. A little warmer. A little warmer. What does it say the weather is, Robin? Dual exclamation. Colorado. Ain't that some shit? I suppose I should get on the regular side of the road. There's actual cars that come back in here. Tearing up a two-lane road. Silverado tearing up a two. Not much different from what we were just looking at, but this is all park. Like nobody lives back in here. This is all park and trails and shit that you can come like. There's like another cut-off trail right there. So I just don't think a lot of them. Something stronger than the whiskey. Come on, Scooter. You got it. You got it, champ. We were cruising for a second. Fucking 17% grade my ass. Some leaves starting to turn. So we get up higher, we get the better views, right? This is come on, Scooter. I don't feel like pushing today. The youth got their own little camp back here. Keep going higher. I'm just gonna have to walk my fat ass up here. That's the way to do it. The dog's looking at me like, what, bro? The dog's looking at me like, you tired, bro? Can't handle a little hill? Aye, aye. Grand View Overlook. That was special. What's up, Isabel? Oh, still out of breath. I don't know. Now we're up here at the big dogs. So that last place we parked, I started cruising up. All that shit connects. There's just a couple different entrances. You see the city up here. Looks like a good spot for a dinner. I can tell you that much. Nice view of the west side of the city. What's up, Kevin? Find a spot to chill out here and eat some dinner. Sit this way. Then we can all enjoy this view behind me. Back a little bit and away from that sun. It's cold. Actually, the sun's holding right now. The sky looks crazy. Got a turkey bacon. kids from home. My two boys. What's everybody else having for dinner? Yeah, well, last time we got one from there, it like didn't seem like it had any heat on it. Looks a little better. Add an extra topping. I don't think I have any napkins though. I guess the sock will always work. Have to improvise. What's up, Bass Boogie? Alright, tell an iPod to shut the fuck up. I know, I'm gonna just put a little glop of them in my backpack. Or some paper towel or something. Shit. I'm gonna need to do everything at once. I have my chips on the ground. Napa laughing. Napa laugh. It's just nothing I ever think about. I guess I need to throw like a half-used paper towel roll in my bag or something. Just keep them in there. Get out of here, bee. For some reason, bees like me. I swear I always got a bee after me. Bro, you can't have my sandwich. Just go the fuck away, man. This thing's relentless. He's climbing on my wrapper right now. That's why he's not trying to eat my sandwich. You guys see him flying around? music or me? I'll hook the microphone up in a second. He's glad he or she's friendly.
That's gonna kill our music though. Should be better. But yeah, that's gonna kill our music. It's an external mic. A lot better, yeah. Yeah, I don't know where the dog came from. I mean, he had an owner. That old guy walked in. But I didn't see the owner at first. I was like, oh shit. Like, oh, thankfully this dog's not aggressive. Starts fighting me for my Jimmy Johns. Get my Jimmy Johns, puppy. Well, and I'm like face to muzzle to him too. You know? Like bit in the face again. That's where this guard came from. It's like dogs don't like me. I like dogs, but they don't like me. Yeah, I wonder how many acres this whole trail system is. It's a pretty cool spot for being right in the middle of the city. I know I get attacked by all animals. Did you hear the joke about the pizza? The pizza joke? I don't want to hear it. It was cheesy. Told you it was cheesy. What's worse than having ants in your pants? An uncle? That one's just bad, I know. It's just horrible, huh, Robin? Man, a napkin would be nice. At least I remembered some beverage in my tea. Usually I ride around with nothing to drink. Yeah, last night I went to start up my little diesel heater. I was like, shit. I forgot the power supply to it. This morning I was moving stuff around on the front seat. It was laying there. Like, bro, did you not look? Like, I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, I swear I grabbed it. Like, I swear I remember grabbing it. And I swore I looked at the front seat and I didn't see it there. But it was. It was just blent in. So I'm like, yeah, I don't have to stop at storage and try to find that. Oh, and a huge shout out to Isabel for hitting the cash app with the 50 earlier. Thank you again. I mean, I could be your dad. Hold on. I did run over some Newports like 16 years ago. Never came back, so. In that case, you're probably my father. However, you'd have to be like busting at like 14. Which is not impossible, but I need some Kleenex. Another little pack of the Kleenex. And some paper towels to put in here. Interesting little bell on this. I can't believe people actually mountain bike through this shit, man. It's definitely extreme. Well, should we get moving? Alright, so I got mail all over my face. So I hit this vape a couple times, we'll get moving. I got this new vape and it's supposed to be like just tobacco flavor. It doesn't taste like any other tobacco vapes I've ever had. It's got like a... I can't even really put my tongue on it, like a... almost like a brown sugar slash caramelly slash hazelnutty. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan. I'm trying to get used to it. That's all I got. However, it has me sucking on it less, so it's probably a good thing. These taste so nasty to me. It's like the nutty, like sugary taste. Which is why I go with tobacco, because I don't like the floofy flavors. And then you still end up with a stupid ass flavor. I suppose I'll eventually get used to it or just go without. Feels like we're on top of the world up here. Shit, I'm chilling. Can't complain with this view. Well, that's cool, Justin. You lived in kind of the footprint of your father. Yeah, and rest in peace. Justin's dead. Especially if he went serving the country. Yeah, the sun kind of ruins like the best shot, like right here in the middle. This is like the west side of Colorado Springs, and I can even see like our downtown area a little bit. Or you're standing on a cliff. But yeah, this is Palmer Park. It's just a huge, vast network of trails. I mean, I'm sure you could get lost in here, like, no doubt about it. As soon as that sun dips behind the mountains, though, it's going to be pretty when we get the good sunset. I don't know why my nose is all runny. Some very interesting rock formations. And the sky really is that blue. They look super blue on the screen. It really is that blue right now. So I think I'd like this inner city spot better if they had like some water. Like they need. I mean, it's like impossible. But I'm sure when it rains, there's little creeks and stuff that form. It would be cool if they had, like the creek that we always go by, something like that, kind of ripping through here in some parts. Definitely some interesting rocks, though. We'll be here a little while yet, Isabel. About another hour at the most. Man, I want a snot rocket so bad, but it's so gross. It's 10 times better than sitting here sniffing, though. Look at this little... It's like nature's bowl. It's like nature's dog bowl right here. Dare to stick your foot in there. Too late. You got one side clean. Like I said, I'm definitely gonna make sure I put tissues and some napkins in here. I shared just every moment with them. He died, so I looked up to him, made me proud. If I had one word to say, it would be I love you. Yeah, absolutely, Justin. Nothing else to say. No, it looks like it's just formed because there's quite a few of them. I mean, there's one right here. So it's just formed from water sitting on it over decades of time, This one actually does look like a real bowl. It looks like it was like molded up like clay. You know what I mean? Like somebody sat here and formed it. Let me see if I can find like a loose stick. Let's see what's in it. I ain't sticking my hand in there. Looks like it's just leaves. There's a bunch of dirt and leaves in there. Yeah. It's kind of cool, though. Yeah, very well. I don't know. I mean, look how it's shaped. Let me get you down, like, so you can see the... You know what I mean? Like, you can see how it's kind of, like, built up. like a bowl around it. It's pretty cool. You never know. Hello. Right here too. Yeah, you can let your mind wander with that one. I don't know if it's because I mean this is like sandstone, I think, isn't it? Why did it just go black? Did it go black for you guys too? Or is it just me? Well, my whole screen is went black. Lost connection. Let me refresh it. Yeah, it's black for me too. I don't know why. There we go. I don't know I could do that. We can just go straight black mode if we want. I didn't realize I had a little privacy screen. So you can see the sun is starting to drop behind the mountain. We'll wait a second until it drops. I had to get rid of my sniffles. That shit's so annoying. Here's some more water holes. Well, there's a big one. I'm not getting close enough to fall. Well, I'd probably survive this one, but hopefully somebody will steal my scooter. Can't remember where I put it. Oh, it's behind this tree. Freaking look a bear slapping right now. Right, we're almost behind the mountain. It's cool we can watch it drop in real time too. Like literally drops that fast. There's like a sliver left. Little tiny sliver, little tiny sliver, little tiny sliver. Gone. Yeah, and that's Pikes Peak right there. By the way, we got snow on top of Pikes Peak last night. It is all types of frosty up there. Let's see. We get a pickup on it a little bit, but yeah, I noticed that this morning the whole range was frosted. And pretty soon it'll get more and more snow up here. By the time I leave, you guys will be like, damn, it's the same mountain range? Yep. It was to be caked out. Yeah, snow already. That's at like 14,000 foot though. You know, it got down into the 40s last night. Like I literally have a hoodie on. Yeah, you can't really tell from this view though if there's any snow on it. It's like what looks white is just clouds. Yeah, I think the only thing that would make this place a little cooler is just having water. Very Rocky Mountain-esque though. But yeah, you could definitely get lost back in here. I mean, there's this Memorial Hospital. You can see the Kissing Camels from here. You see we're in vertical, so we might not be able to pick it up. Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, they're there. Kissing Camels. Top Pikes Peak. Memorial Hospital right there. Cheyenne Mountain right here. See all the antennas on top of it. So yeah, no more sun for Colorado today. I guess unless you're on the west side, Grand Junction or something. Now it's just Mr. Marcus and Robin. Everybody on the west coast. It's done here. Another day in the books. Well, and then in Vegas, when you look off to the east, then you can see it drop behind whatever mountain range that is. We still got like a good 45 minutes before it's dark, so we might as well see if we can find another outlook or keep exploring a little bit. I feel like something's crooked here. Maybe not. Yeah, and that's definitely somewhere I'm gonna go check out when I get back. Bring the stream there. See what's up. Yeah, it's crazy. You can see like the road and that's in front of us. It's Garden of the Gods, which goes to Garden of the Gods Park, which is where the start of these red rocks are. Kissing Camel right here. That road right here, middle of the screen. We're doing burn. Scooter burnouts. Come on, Scooter. What's up, brother? Oh, you can even see, oh shit, you can see the airport over here. Let's see if I can get this. We'll go up here. Go off this jump. Oh, no, it's going to be a size. Whoa, 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 whoa. Man, I'm just eat shit. Glad I caught myself. Let's see. Let's see if I can get this to pick up on this. That's the control tower at the airport right there. The big thing erecting. But the air traffic control tower, whatever it is. That's you can see like the whole west side of the city. I was trying to get a better view, but you can see part of it. Southwest side of the city. That's definitely the airport fucking air traffic control center right there. And the one way further back is probably like Peterson Air Force Base. Our airport's actually getting pretty big here. I mean, they're now offering direct flights to Cancun and shit, so it's not bad for a small airport. It's like when I flew to Cancun, I had to fly down to Dallas and then change planes. Thing is, I can't remember what way we even came up here now. I mean, I'm guessing we gotta go to the left because it starts going downhill. I remember we went uphill forever. Dude, I'm standing on the edge. There's a whole road right there. I'm literally standing on the edge of the road, and she acted like she couldn't turn around me in all this space. Like I was in her way of her little car from being able to turn. Literally all this space. But she couldn't turn. She yelled at me. For instance, let's drive it on the scooter. Say we were her. Let's reenact this. Alright, so we're driving here. Oh my god. I was standing. I was probably standing like right here. I was probably standing like right there. Pretty much in the freaking bullshit. Right, so again, I was standing right here. She acted like her little ass car. Mind you, I'm standing like right here. Tell me her little ass car. You see where that, how that SUV just did that? All that space. But I was in her way. I don't even know what she said. She was just freaking out. She was doing like a Gina. She just started spazzing out. Oh my god! She just threw up her arms like a Karen. Like, lady, you're black. Like, chill. Wait for all these people to go around me here. It very well could have been like the whitest black girl I've ever experienced in my life. Like any hood bitch would have just swerved around you. She really just pulled up and pulled a Karen because I was standing off to the side. This is how bad the world's getting. You know what I mean? Like, we're off here minding our own business, pretty much standing in the ditch, but we still get yelled at, you know? We could be riding any random path, but yet we still get yelled at because we're not exercising on the path. You're not exercising like the rest of us. So it's like damned if you do, damned if you don't nowadays. So it's just like you might as well just be a dick, you know? And then it's just like, I don't have it in me. And that I was in her way. And I just held my hand out like, go around. Like, just because you're having a bad day and want to yell at somebody doesn't mean you have to take it on somebody else. Bitch. I can understand if I was lollygagging down the middle of the road like I usually am. You know what I mean? But I wasn't. I was being here. And respectful and standing off to the side. Yeah, there's always one. It's like, that's what happens the second you want to intertwine with society. Come across people like that. And it's like, oh yeah, that's right. That's why I'm an introvert. Yeah, because of you. Yeah, it's because of you. You're the reason I'm an introvert. And heaven forbid I match your energy, and next thing you know, we're fucking, you know, having a screaming war out in the middle of a park. You know what I mean? Heaven forbid you want to get all aggressive. Or my choice of words might really insult you. I'll straight pick her apart. Step out of that car. Let me see what you're working with. So I think this goes back to the youth encampment. Or not encampment, but how is this? We're actually not too far from my old neighborhood. As a matter of fact, because the dome thing, I think it's been out of service for quite a few years, but I know exactly where that's at. What's up, Susie? No, I don't have the DVR on, but we're like standing up on the side of the road, and this black lady acts like she can't fit her little tiny car around us. But there was another time too, we were just in a path in the middle of nowhere, like middle of the city, like no one else around. We come across this guy just walking on the path, and I'm like shooting through the gravel, you know, like there's no way he didn't hear me coming. Let's put it like that. But he acts like he doesn't hear me, so he doesn't have to move off the path. So I just go around him, and then he gets pissed. And this time he's looking at me, he's like, no, I'm not moving. Like, he was just, you know, intentionally being a dick at that point. But then, like I said, I mashed his energy real quick, and he got pissed off and then threw a log at me, so I hit him with a little squirt of mace. He threw like a big-ass log at me. That's when we first got back to Colorado this year. Oh, he was mad because I didn't say something as I went around him or gave him a heads up, and you can like hear me on stream go, "Excuse me," but it wasn't loud enough because he was old and just couldn't hear. You know what I mean? Like, my bad. I'm sorry. I don't have the deepest and like loudest of voice. I talk quiet. Just how it is, you know. But he like you know, probably had 30 minutes to think about what he was going to say before I ran into him again. And then once I ran into him again, he was already pissed off, you know. He was already pissed off about the first encounter of me matching his old ass grumpy energy. They're witchy. They're witchy. Because the Lord knows all I do is mind my own business, but yet the craziness, like, it finds me. It literally, these people are crazy these days. And I definitely always try to be respectful to them as much as I can be. Oh, this was the wreck formation. I already looked at it. You know, I try to be non-offensive as much as possible, but enough, you know. Yeah, we climbed up that earlier. There's so many rats. Let's see how far back I can go on this path, I wonder. Two signage. A whole lot of nothing. Something definitely just jumped in the weeds over there, because I seen like very end branch of a tree like move quite a bit. Like all the way up to the top of the branch, like the whole thing moved like somebody brushed against it. That was weird. It was a real Sasquatch moment. When I looked over, I didn't see anything, but the whole branch, and it was this one right here on the end. I guess maybe a bird could have been sitting on it, and then when he jumped off, the whole shit, that's what I seen right there, was the whole branch move like that. I think I just heard something in there. Oh yeah, definitely a bird. I just seen him come flying out. Alright, so we just did, no Sasquatch, we debunked it. No Bigfoot, no Sasquatch. Just a bird jumping off the tree branch. Oh, there's more path right here. It looked like it stopped because of this fence. So you can see, like this, when it rains, there's like definitely water that comes through here. I bet if you dug down like a foot, it would be wet. I don't really feel like getting lost. We definitely need a freaking off-road scooter. Whoa, caught some air on that something. We had a fucking Breaking Bad RV back here. Alright, got my truck, so I don't know where I'm going. Well, we know the Green Crest Trail. That's what this marker says. something else. So I know that like I didn't think the neighborhood. I mean, we're like right behind my old neighborhood. Because even Pulpit Rock, that hike we did one day, that's all part of Awesome Bluffs open space as well, which is what this is. It's just a completely other side of it, so it's just massive. Like I said, I'm not sure how many acres it is. Look at like moving throughout this. Like I said, I could definitely get lost back here. Where to go? Because I know the city well. It'd be like one of those spots for like one survival, like stealth camping survival string. There's a bunny across the street. That was fast. Like actually stealth camping with that'd be too easy. I mean, literally you could get away like anywhere in here, like stealth camping. Especially after night, because this shit closes at 9. So all you'd have to do is just trek up the road right here, like 50 feet, and you'd be good. Like ain't nobody gonna come looking. But that's like too easy, you know? I mean, that's just like camping. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I have both hands on the handlebars. I'm over here hitting my vape, and then I'm gonna steer off into the rocks. I'm really gonna biff it. Yeah, so many different pull-outs and lots, and hell, I didn't even know you could drive so far back in here. Definitely cool for an inner city spot. I just feel that it lacks some water would make it like perfect. Like even if they had, you know, kind of like Palmer Lake. I mean, they got all the space like off to our left. Like they could even do like a little man-made lake with like some fountains or something. You know what I mean? Even if it's just artificial shit. They could definitely do like a little water park here or something. Like a splash pad, something, you know what I mean? Anything water related. I mean, and they definitely got enough land and acreage to build a freaking Olympic-sized swimming pool if they wanted to. Right over here behind the baseball diamonds. So you might have to try to explore some more of it. I don't know. I like my creek trails a lot better. Really, I don't know. Just probably because I'm a water person. I was gonna do a trail up in Monument, but I had to go to the ATM yesterday only to find out. But there's some trails up in Monument I really want to check out. Somebody's burning some wood. Small wood fire like a motherfucker. Like strong. Because we didn't even use a lot of scooter battery, nothing. I suppose we still got a couple more minutes before it gets too dark. We'll see what else they got in this park. They got some stables down there. Okay, that makes sense. And the Grand View Overlook is what we went to, which is only just the small, like, bottom chunk of this place. You can work the horses out on these trails and shit. So yeah, it looks like they have a lot of just open space here. I mean, they could even do more at this park. I mean, it's kind of big, but definitely feel like they could do a lot more at this place. Whether it's like adding a soccer field. I mean, this park, as far as like jungle equipment, is actually quite a bit of shit. Pretty big play area for the kids. But they just have so much empty space here they could utilize and make this 20 times better. You see, even putting just like a soccer field right in front of us, you know. You could put about 2-3 soccer fields right here if you wanted to. You could add another baseball diamond and like 2 soccer fields. On the other side of this baseball diamond, they could add some type of like small splash pad water park or something. Or a little man-made lake with the fountains or something, like I was explaining. Like, there's so much fucking space here. Definitely a nice baseball diamond. Only one little pavilion area. Yeah. One little pavilion area for this whole park. I mean, come on now. I guess there are some back on the trails and stuff too, but as far as like ease of access, somebody's burning some wood tonight like a motherfucking. That smells good. I'm sure all these houses in this neighborhood across the street all have chimneys. Oh yeah, I think it's the one right in front of us. Somebody's like, it's already cold and fired up the chimney. But yeah, may or may not come back to the awesome bliss open space. Welcome back, Isabel. Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here. It's getting dark fast. It's cold tonight. So I was gonna I got up a little earlier to end my day a little earlier, to go live a little bit earlier, but so we can at least try to get like 2 hours. I mean, we're pretty close, 20 minutes off, whatever, but I'm still trying to get into the mindset of it getting dark so early, and I got to stream on Thursdays, but I also still got to do my normal job. However, I was thinking too, I was like, well, shit, Vegas, it won't matter because we'll either be like walking the strip or somewhere where there's light, you know. So even when it's dark, we'll still be able to have a quality stream. I'm kind of curious to see some strip updates, how far they're progressing with the Hard Rock. Of course, they should be about setting up for F1 already. That kind of fucks everything up, creates a traffic nightmare. But I feel like I haven't seen any strip updates in a hot minute. You know what I mean? I don't really. I mean, I was watching Big T last night for a little bit. He was on like the way south end of the strip, like a little bit past Mandalay Bay and shit. But as far as like heart of the strip action, I feel like I don't know if there's anything new. Yeah, the F1 should be setting up like any day now, if they're not already doing it. So, but yeah, we're back at it Tuesday. I don't even know what we're gonna do. Well, I think Tuesday we're gonna do a hike. There's another hike that I want to do. Or we could always go back to Manitou Springs as well. Show some of the new people that didn't get to see Manitou Springs. We also got to finish with the old Colorado City scooter ride as well. So we still got a couple things to tinker around with while we're here yet. Like I said, we're only here like a month yet, guys, so we're back in Vegas. It'll be like this time next month, I'll be trying to get my ass out of here. And that might be too late. It's like every day is getting colder and colder. We're still getting 70s. We got some 80s coming up, but so usually like Fridays or Saturdays, I'll stop in and see what he's doing on Fremont. Or like when he was live last night, I stopped in for a little bit. But like there's a lot of people I watch. So if I'm on YouTube and I see that he's live, I'll click in. But I spend a lot of time on Kick. These fucking Korean streamers have been cracking me up lately, man. There's a couple of Korean streamers I watch, and just by how they talk, to their little dances that they do, to just like they don't mind being embarrassed. Like they're just no fucks given type of streamers. Like it's very inspiring to me. Definitely, some of these people watch. I'm getting more and more comfortable like standing here talking to myself with some shit, coming off my chest. At first you feel very weird about it. It feels very awkward, but after you get used to it a while, and more people are starting to understand streaming, Especially if you're younger, they're probably just thinking, oh, he's on TikTok or something, It's becoming more and more common, or somebody at least knows what you're doing, but you still look funny as hell walking around talking to a phone in public, and people are looking at you like, what? And then you got this shit eroding off your chest, or you got a gimbal stick that you're walking with, or whatever. It's just like you're kind of embarrassing yourself, but you get used to it. A lot of people don't like to be embarrassed. I really don't care. I'll laugh with you, type thing. Yeah, Kick is a good platform, Mr. Mark. There's a lot of good streamers on there. And it's kind of like Twitch, where they have it like broken down into categories. So if you want to watch gaming, there's a category for gaming. Hell, they even got like, if you're a big like GTA fan, a Grand Theft Auto fan, like they got a whole category for GTA. But then they have, an IRL category. They got a just chatting category. They got a special events category. They probably got a pools and hot tub category. So it kind of like puts streamers in like a certain group depending on what they're doing. So if I was just like sitting in the van just talking to you guys, it would be Or if I was gambling, there's a gambling category. So it's kind of like if you're kind of familiar with the format of how Twitch does their shit, it's kind of like that, but it's like Kick is like they care, but they got all like the degenerate streamers. Like all the streamers that got kicked off of Twitch ended up on Kick, and they all got kicked off of Twitch for some degenerate shit. So all like Kick is just filled with degenerate streamers. So there is a lot of good streamers on there that provide a lot of content. People that are like willing to go way further than I would for views or to make a buck, that's for damn sure. But yeah, very interesting. And like I said, some of these people, it's just like they do embarrassing shit nonstop and give no fucks. I'm just like trying to let that rub off on me, you know? Like I said, the whole streaming thing is just weird in general. So the more you can become like just comfortable with it, you know, the more entertaining it gets for all of us, you know? I don't even really like putting people on stream because I don't want somebody to like snap at me, you know? I want to be like respectful about it. But I'm noticing a lot of people don't care, and I guess if like they realize they're being filmed right away, they'll tell you not to, and then you just. But I don't even want to get to the point where be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, my bad," because it's just disrespectful to stick a camera on somebody. But in the day, you know, in the era of cameras and shit, now it's like, what's the difference? You know, if I'm walking around with a camera on my chest, or you're walking around in public where there's 50 other cameras, you know, so it's. You know, but you know, even with where I park the van and shit like that, I try to just do the right thing and be left alone, you know, or not give anybody an excuse, I guess. But yeah, all right, everybody, we're out of here. Enjoy the rest of your night. Tomorrow's Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Shout out to Isabel for the 50 earlier. Truly appreciate it. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything else. I don't think so. So yeah, good night, everybody. Take care. Have a good weekend. Eat dinner if you haven't. We'll probably catch you in the YouTube street somewhere, maybe. If not, we'll see you on Tuesday. Smelling Racky out.